tell stress-based hair loss, or the telogen effluvium apart from the female pattern baldness or hair loss when you're examining it? Is there a way that you do that?
There can be a little bit of an overlap, to be honest, and often you can have a bit of telogen effluvium exacerbating a female pattern hair loss, just to add confusion to it all. But if you were to keep them as separate conditions, then the way to identify quite easily would be that a telogen effluvium tends to be a thinning generally all over, and whereas a female pattern hair loss tends to be in that pattern that I mentioned, so just in the front hairline and just on the top. Although they are quite weak areas, I have to say, and I find in my experience that other professionals tend to dramatically over-diagnose a female pattern hair loss, and I think in a lot of cases it is telogen effluvium, just because it can just be a very weak area.
Right, and I think that's kind of helpful to point out that a lot of the hair loss in women kind of there's definitely a stress element to it, and sometimes when women go to the professionals and they get told, well, you have female hair loss and it's irreversible and you have to live with it, that kind of adds more to the stress of the whole thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Stress is such an important one. I mean, it does terrible things to your body when you're stressed, including to your hair. So yeah. Definitely number one thing is for people to de-stress and not worry about their hair. I don't want people worrying about their hair at all. So that will just make it worse.